Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I have an Everything is Rosy project. So as you know, Everything is Rosy is our all-inclusive product medley of goodies, and it comes in a huge great big box like this with everything you need. So obviously I've been working with mine. You get 2 spools of ribbon. So the base colours are Night of Navy and Melon Mambo with rose gold. So this one's got rose gold on the edge. You also get the gorgeous stamp set and dies. In there you get 48 sheets of designer series paper, 8 sheets of rose gold foil, and you get what do you call them, mirror embellishments. So actually you can, they're matte at the moment, but when you take off the protective layer it goes mirror finish. And in amongst this lot there should be some die cut shapes. Here we go. So we've got rose gold edged in a couple of different patterns, and then you get some pre-stamped, pre-coloured, pre-everything dies as well. And there should be, oh actually I think I've taken it out, yes, there's some rose gold shimmer paint, that's over with my other shimmer paints. So you get loads in here, and it's about, I want to say it's about £98 worth of stuff, and kind of all you need to add to it would be cardstock, so Melon Mambo, Night of Navy I'd recommend, and maybe Whisper White, and then a couple of inks to go with it. So, loving this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a full sheet of the 6x6 paper to make a pretty little box. So, I've no idea which one I'm going to go with. Let's just grab them all back out again. There's loads and loads of different designs, and they're all double-sided. So one side has got the foil. Oh, look, the sun has just come out. One side's got the foil on. So those are the ones with the foil, and then the other side is matte. They are all lovely. Really, really, really nice. Which one shall I go with? I think I'm going to go with this big pattern here, and then I'm going to put Melon Mambo with it rather than Night of Navy. So you need a full 6x6, 15¼ by 15¼ centimetres. So I've got my Simply Scored, and I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick. That one. So on the first side, score at 1, 2¾ 3¾ and 5½ inches, which in metric is 2½, 2½, 7, 9½ and 14, and then turn it round and score it at 1 inch, 2½ centimetres. And so here's the thing with this kit. It's not a kit in the sense of you're given a set of designs to work with. It's for you to use your imagination. And I feel that a lot of people have said, oh, I'm not experienced enough with that because, you know, there's dies and stuff like that. Well, here's the thing. These make it really, really easy. So if you are a newer crafter and you're wanting to begin to use, you know, come up with your own creative ideas, but you're not sure where to start, this will get you started. And, you know, you layer them up. So I haven't stamped these. This is, I've used a die cut shape. When you're a bit more confident, then you come in with the dies and the stamps. And I love that this covers everybody. It's not just for super experienced crafters, it's for everybody. Okay, so I don't know which way round you'll see it, but down at the bottom we've got a square, a rectangle, square, rectangle, little rectangle. Get rid of the little rectangle and just mitre the top a little bit, and then cut all of the rest. So the finished dimensions of the box, while I remember, 1 inch by 1¾ by 5, which is 2½ by 4½ by 13¾ centimetres. And I think I put the wrong glue on because that does not want to seem to stay closed. Okay. Right, so let me grab my tear and tape. So I'm going to run that down this edge. This is a great quick project, but oh my goodness, could you imagine these as table favours? They would be beautiful. They really, really would. So that's the side closed. Bring in the 2 sides and the back. Pop a little more tear and tape on there. But yeah, these on a table, oh, They'd look gorgeous, wouldn't they? Ooh, I want to have a dinner party now. Okay, and then depending on what you put inside, when you push the sides in at the top, there will be some resistance somewhere, and it kind of will depend on what's inside. Doesn't really matter, as long as it would fit. So I'm just going to pop that on there, and as I said before, I'm going to use Melon Mambo this time. And I'm using those clips really just to keep it closed. And I'm going to tie a square knot. Oh, it was a bit too much there. There we go. And then after that, it's just super easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my shapes, and I want one that's not going to be too wide across there. So that was the one I used before. That one would work quite well. Those are going to be just a little bit too big. And that one's got a tag. I don't know that I want the tag on there though. Well, maybe I do. That's going to fit. May your birthday be filled with pretty things. So fortunately, because this is clear, you can see through it, so you can check that it'll fit. Okay, so I'm going to go with that one and that shape. Melon Mambo ink. Grab a block on there. Pop that hole out, even though I'm actually going to cover that, but and I can see completely through, but I'm going to position slightly more towards the bottom. Oops, I only wanted one really. Actually, I might go for two. It's quite big. Pop that on there, and then I'm going to come in with my die cut shapes, and I want a smaller one. So these ones are quite big, but I want a slightly smaller one. That one, I think. What did I do with those mirrored thingies in here? They are very, very stiff, so when you go to pop them out, you will find that this will crack slightly. Don't worry about it. There you go, you heard that perhaps. Don't worry about that at all. So there it is. I want that just to go in the middle. And then you peel off the protective sticky stuff. And that's a mirrored finish. There we go. Lovely. A couple of dimensionals on there. If you were doing these as favours, you could fill them with sweeties, couldn't you? Yummy. And there we go. Easy peasy. How lush, how pretty. Perfect way to use the 6x6 paper. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.